Recently we had a problem with this oven door. We were away, this is actually in a motorhome, but the principle's much the same, and you do get this problem in houses too. We were basically away and we had some food in the oven and we were struggling to open the door. It just wouldn't give us access. So you can see it's stiff now, so when things expand due to the temperature of the oven, it actually gets a lot worse. So we'll just put a bit of penetrating fluid in there for the time being, just to see if that makes a difference. This is obviously going to dry off, but I do have a more long-term solution in mind. I just want to prove the concept by freeing it off. Hit it with plenty, in the hope that it finds its way in. I do wish I had that little straw you get with it. This hinge will be a bit easier to hit. There, that's both hinges done, and that's fantastically easier. So that's the short-term fix. We need to work on a long-term fix, because that's gonna dry off as soon as the oven is turned on and in use. I'll just carry on working it in. And there is actually a fix if you do have food in the oven. There is a way to get it out, which I will show you later on in the video. Well, I haven't been able to remove these. I was hoping I'd take these two screws out and it'd reveal the hinge with the roller, but it is absolutely working great now. So what I've thought about doing, as the WD-40 is just going to burn off with first use, is putting a bit of copper grease on. You need some kind of high temperature grease, and I do have this, so I'm going to use it. And in order to get it where I need it, I've got a long screwdriver. So the plan's just to work it in where the WD-40 left off. So I'm going to put it towards the back of the hinge and just try and push it in the hope that it gets where it needs to be. To lubricate the roller, which is in there somewhere. Do the same both sides, and then we'll just work it in like so. I think I've just worked out how to remove the hinges. Obviously those two screws which I undid, and there is some more screws underneath, one either side. So well, there are actually 3 screws at the bottom and 3 at the top, and then the whole front cover came off. I wasn't expecting that, but it is in a motorhome, so it's like a caravan style. You can see there the mechanism. Question is there a roller? Yes, there is a roller in there, I can feel it. So it's much the same as its household counterpart, you just can't really see it. But it is there. So I think I'll just target the copper grease a little better while I can see exactly where to put it. I'll focus on this area here, and I think I'll put some on this spring so as the oven warms up it drips onto it for good measure, and we'll do that both sides. So I think I'll just be careful the first time I use this, just to keep my eye out down there, just see if anything dribbles out. But generally speaking, it's freer than ever. It just sounds a bit clunky because it's not properly screwed together. So we'll put everything back together. So that's the oven door reassembled, and for reference it is a Maxol Monti Carlo 3000, and it does feel better than ever. Now I did say earlier on in the video, if your oven door is stuck, this is how to free it. Now what you don't want to do is to just keep forcing downwards. What you want to do is work in stages, so you go up to the point where it's stuck, back, bit more, keep going in increments, and that's effectively forcing the roller to turn. The roller's decided it's seized, you need to make it turn just a little at a time, and that should hopefully free your oven door when you're in dire need of that. Many thanks for watching. Why not subscribe to learn of more zero cost repair solutions?